Shit.
Yes, you are already a co-host, so
Okay.
you should be good. All right, I'm going to open all the rooms. So if you have trouble finding the breakout room, just give me a holler and I'll get you over there. We're excited you guys are here
Yeah,
today.
we're gonna have so much fun. What great topics, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Hmm. I love the holidays.
You know what's happened since then? The children born have known nothing.
Okay, anybody need help getting over to their room?
I do. I can't find where the breakout room thing is. I want to
Okay.
go to Nikki's.
Okay.
Okay. I'm not
I'm
sure
not
either.
seeing them either.
Yeah, me neither.
I am going to get you to Holiday Glamour. There you go. Crystal Hill wants Seasons of Color. All right. Sent that to you. Mine is not showing breakout rooms on the phone. So, Crystal Hodge, where do you want to go? Okay, gotcha. Okay, everybody else is staying with me? Okay, Shauna, I got you. Shauna. All right. Here we go. Well, I am so excited because I get to tell you a little bit more about I get to tell you a little bit more about hydration. Anybody experiencing dry skin yet?
Ben, I didn't get in my room.
Okay, you should see an invitation that says you want to join. You have to click that.
Okay, well, I messed up. I went back to you,
Okay, where did you want to go?
Nikki.
Okay, it's not letting me do anything because I've already sent you an invitation.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying.
Only let me do Seasons of Color. It says you haven't joined yet. Okay, iPhone. Once there's two iPhones, so I need a little bit more information.
Changes happening around. Emily Beisel, we've seen Drea Horseshoes. She's going back to live tonight. It is her turn to get that fast time, to get that round win. Let's go. Somebody else that changes
Okay,
a lot
we're
out
hearing
here.
some background noise. So if you haven't muted yourself, please mute yourself. I can hear TV.
It's getting aggressive here with this picks. It looks like I'm feeling the fire.
Okay. Okay, awesome. Marcia, I don't know what else to do, babe. I'm so sorry. You may have to just be with me tonight. I'm sure that's horrible for you. But okay, so we're going to talk about dry skin. Well, I was going to try to get a raisin and I forgot, but how many of you have ever seen a grape? Everyone, right? Everyone's seen a grape. So how many of you have seen a raisin? Everyone's seen a raisin and everyone has seen a grape, right? Well, did you know that a raisin is actually a grape with no moisture? Right? Okay, so when you put it into that perspective, it's like, I don't want to be a raisin. Anyone want to be a raisin? No, you don't want to be a raisin because that means you have more wrinkles, right? So we all want to be plump and juicy and all of the hydration in our skin. Now, I am oily, and so I had to ask opinion of some dry folks to see exactly what they used because I can tell you what I use for oily skin in the wintertime to hydrate. Now, moisture and hydration are totally different. So for those of you that aren't aware of the difference, moisture is actually going to moisturize your skin, add a little bit of emolliency to your skin. And hydration is actually going to add water to your skin. So did you know no matter how much you drink, you cannot get enough hydration or water to your face? It's true. So it is important that you use hydration products. So I'm going to show you some of my favorites and share with you my story. But also for those of you that are dry, tell us if you're dry or oily or combination in the chat. Write down in the chat if you're combo, oily, or dry, so I can kind of know what skin type you guys have. And who are my consultants out there? I know Audie and Marcia are. Anyone else on that are consultants already? Very dry. Okay, dry. Awesome. Okay, so Audie, I can definitely use your input on this, okay? Because I am not very dry. I am very oily. But the advantage to that is, you guys, I'm 54 and I have very few fine lines. The reason for that is because I naturally have that oily skin that is going to keep my skin more hydrated than if I was dry. So unfortunately, if you are dry, you have to work a little harder for the hydration. Okay, thanks, Karen. Okay, great. Okay, so I'm going to show you a few things. First of all, we have two skincare lines. I call it the classic basic. It's the Mary Kay line, and this comes with 4 different products. Both the mattifying and the hydrating come with cleanser, moisturizer, a scrub, and a freshener. And we have a hydration formula. So in both this and the Miracle Set, you can see the pink line on the back, and that means for dry skin. So first of all, you need to make sure you're using the right skincare for your skin, okay? And we have lots of different options. We have, of course, this is for sensitive skin, more of a teenage line. This is not going to have any benefits for anti-aging, okay? So if you are sensitive, or if you are younger or have sensitive skin, this is going to be your line, and you want to make sure that you use the hydration one, unless you're oily, and then you want to use the mattifying. Now we also have the Miracle Set. It comes in 2 formulas, combination to oily and normal to dry. And if you're dry, you want to make sure you're using the normal to dry formula, not the combination to oily formula. Now I will tell you, as I've gotten older, I have had to adjust my skincare because especially in the wintertime, I'm not as oily as I am in the summertime. I'm sure some of you guys have experienced that before. And so I may have to change out my cleanser or my moisturizer based on what my skin does in the winter versus the summer as I get older. Now, I would say the Repair line, which is our top skincare line, as you guys know, it is like the creme de la creme. It is the highest quality of products that we have. It is going to be mostly for those that are dry because it's going to have the most benefits. Now, that doesn't mean you can't use any of those products, because you can definitely use the lifting serum, which I do, with my combination to oily formula. So the first thing that is most important is, are you using the right skincare line? Okay, because if you're dry and you're using combination to oily, it's just going to make you more dry. So we don't want that, right? Now, once you have for sure gotten the right skincare line, there's some supplements, and that's what I'm going to actually talk about tonight. And because I am combination to oily, I'm going to tell you first about this. It's the Nourishing Oil. Who uses this? Okay, I have to tell you, it is one of my absolute favorite products, and it has a stopper. So it is super easy to use, okay? And it is, it smells like cupcakes. That's why it's my favorite. It really does. And I'm going to tell you, you can use this on anything and anybody. Babies, I have 2 new grandbabies that are under 3 months old, and we have used it on them. My daughter both of my daughters are postnatal and they've had some dry skin on their face. They've used it on that. I use it on the ends of my hair because I have dry ends. So you can use it on that. You can also use it on your cuticles at nighttime. And let me tell you, after I put it on my hair, I always put it on my cuticles because I always have a little bit left over, and it makes my hands smell so good because it is great. Now, the other advantage that not a lot of people know is that it's a carrier oil. So if you like to use oils like lavender, frankincense, thieves, anything like that, that's like an oil, you can mix it with this, and it's a carrier oil. So you can use all those other oils with it. And that makes it like even better, right? It's like a bonus. Now this retails for $50. And as you can tell, everybody needs a bottle of the nourishing oil in their bathroom because there's so many uses for it, for sure. Okay, now a product that I personally love too is the Moisture Renewing Gel Mask. Okay, who's used this? I want to see some hands. Ooh, okay, we have a few of you that have used this. Okay, so have you ever slept in a mask? This is it, you guys. This is it. I love to pair this with a charcoal mask. And sometimes dry skin can appear dry, but it's actually dead skin. Have you ever had that where you have dead skin and you just need to exfoliate and then it goes away? So sometimes people can think that they have dry skin, but it's actually dead skin because they haven't exfoliated in a while. And so I love using the charcoal mask or the microdermabrasion or both to exfoliate, and then using this on top of your moisturizer at night and sleep in it. Your skin feels as soft as a baby's butt, let me tell you, the next morning. Okay. Now, what's really important is that you don't forget you have this on, because I did once, and I went for a run the next morning and my face felt like it was peeling off. Melting. My face felt like it was melting. So it will definitely be gooey and a mess if you don't wash it off. So you don't want to forget, but it is so soft. It is like a gel. And it is so soft and luxurious, and you don't even know you have it on because it dries like a moisturizer would. But it's going to seal in that moisture into your skin. So that's why you put it on top of your moisturizer. Okay. So that is the Renewing Gel Mask. Okay. One thing we forgot to tell you at the beginning is about the tic-tac-toe sheet. We forgot that. So if you have a piece of paper handy, or you just have your notes on your phone, that's fine too. But you want to write down some products you might be interested in, because we have a deal at the end of the night. We have a deal that we're going to tell you, and you get some half price items or free items based on how many tic-tac-toes you have. Okay. So be sure to write down your products that you love and you might want to take home with you. Okay. Okay. So this is the other one that everyone loves, and this is the Hydrating Booster. Now we have 4 different boosters. They're all different. And if you are a preferred customer and you have the lookbook, this book is full. And if you don't, be sure to look at the link. Your consultant can send you the link. But this book is full of so many awesome things. And it also will show you glamour ideas. It'll explain skincare. It's got so many good things. But on this page, it shows you all of our dermacosmetics, our clinical solutions line. And the Hydrating Booster is HA plus ceramide hydrator. And it's kind of like the nourishing oil, but it's not as oily feeling. So if you like the nourishing oil, but you feel like it's just a little too heavy or a little too much, then you're going to like this HA ceramide hydrator. It is same kind of consistency. Okay. and it's going to be added to any skincare line. You can literally use it with anything, on top of anything. It is great for your face. It is great for your neck. It is great for your hands. And you can use it on top of any products, okay? HA Ceramide Hydrator. And our boosters are 38. They're called boosters because they can boost any skincare line to the next level. And that's why they're called boosters. So be sure to check all of them out. But if we're talking about dry skin, this is the one that you want. It's the hydrator. Okay. All right. And I'm going to tell you about some other products that I have pictures of. Let me find it. Okay, I forgot to grab this one out of my bag, but this is the Intense Moisture Cream and the Oil-Free Hydrating Gel. Both of these can be used with a moisturizer or without, and I will tell you, my daughter, when she was younger, she had very, very sensitive skin. And this oil-free hydrating gel I used on her when she was like 6, 7, 8 years old. She had super bad chapped lips. You know how they have chapped lips around their lips? She was sensitive to all things. And this hydrating gel was like the best thing for her. It feels like a gel, but it moisturizes and it kind of has a cooling feeling. It is so fantastic. The Intense Moisturizing Cream is going to be heavier, much, much heavier. It's going to be like a cream and heavy. So if you have really dry skin, the Intense Moisture Cream is what you would want, okay? Not the oil-free hydrating gel, but the Intense Moisture Cream. And these retail for, let me get the price right, 36. Okay. And then I can also tell you about the biocellulose mask. Who has done a biocellulose mask? Oh my goodness. Pampering to the next level is this. Okay. It is a lifting mask. And I'm going to show you a different screen that will tell you a little bit more about it. But it is a luxurious treatment for your skin. If you even have one treatment, the mask is going to increase moisture levels for 24 hours. The skin is visibly more radiant, soft, and smooth. And then you can see if you go 2 weeks, 4 weeks, the appearance of fine lines is reduced. The clinical statistics show that skin's moisture level increases. The Beauty Booster is ideal supplement for the repair line. So if you use the repair line, this is a great add-on for that regimen. But it is a pure plant-based material derived from coconut water. And so basically what you do is you peel off this mask, and just like the picture I showed you, and let me pull that back up. Actually, I think I have a picture of I thought I had a picture of myself, but I don't see it on there. So we'll use this one. So there's like a little, like a sheer piece of paper over the mask. You unfold it, you take off the paper, and you place this on your face. It immediately feels cooling, and it feels like moisture is just downloading into your skin immediately. And this comes as a box. And it's 70, it retails for 70, but there's 4 masks in there. So you get a great price point for 4 different masks. Now, I personally think this is a great gift that you could give. You could take one out and package it as a gift and your consultant's card, and it would make a really awesome indulgent gift for sure. Okay. Let's see what else I need to show you. Oh, Extra Moya Night Cream. Extra Moya Night Cream is also a fan favorite for many, many uses. As you can see here, There's 20 uses for extra moist night cream. Now, this is the pink greasy stuff for those of you who haven't been in Mary Kay very long. It is our original product. This is what created Mary Kay Cosmetics, is the extra moist night cream. Now, it wasn't called that then, but there was a hide tanner who used this night cream to tan hides, and his hands were super soft. And Mary Kay was like, what are you using? I want to use that too. And so she got the patent for this product, and that became our very first product. And so if you've ever seen anyone who has used Mary Kay for any length of time, they usually have very, very good skin. And long ago, that was the product people used on their skin. So they were hydrating their skin with the extra moist night cream. However, there were so many different uses for it. Again, like the oil, on your hands, on your feet, on your heels, on your body, chafing. As a runner, I used it all the time for chafing. My husband uses it. He uses it all over as like a lotion. He just adds a little bit of water and puts it all over. So there are so many uses for that. Okay, our time is up. I can't believe it. That went really fast. So I'm going to ask Audie or Marcia if they have anything they want to add, or Karen, your consultant too. Do you have anything you want to add as I close down the rooms and people start coming in? Is there anything you'd like to add for favorite products for hydration or dry skin?
I like to remind people that the oil-free hydrating lotion is like a drink of water. Just think of it as a drink of water for your skin.
That's
and
right.
That's what my clients call it. I need some more of that drink of water.
I love it. I love it. That's awesome. That's great.
The oil is my favorite. The hydrating nourishing oil. I use that for everything, and it comes highly recommended.
Absolutely.
I
Absolutely.
even used it for an earache, Audie. It took care of my earache.
Oh, that's
Really?
Yes.
That's awesome. That is great. Yay. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. We are still chatting about all the great things for dry skin. And we're getting opinions from the consultants that were in the group as well.
Good.
Yeah. So one thing we forgot to tell you at the beginning is that we have a tic-tac-toe board that you can use as kind of a wish list tonight. And Nikki, do you have that JPEG where you can share it?
I do, and I know I forgot to mention it, but I mentioned it in our room.
Me too.
So,
That's okay. Yeah, that's okay. Just if you have a scrap piece of paper, I even said on their phone notes they could do this, but you want to start filling out the tic-tac-toe board with your favorite products or things that you might want to purchase. It's just a simple little tic-tac-toe board. It doesn't have to be anything big, but each of the squares fill in a product that you love, might want to purchase, might want to gift to someone else. And tonight you're going to get a special deal with that. Okay, when you purchase 3 products, you're going to get 1 item at half price, the 4th item at half price, okay? When you purchase 6 or you do double tic-tac-toe, 2 rows in a row, you're going to get a 6th product for free, okay? So that's your special deal tonight. I am sure that there were awesome products talked about in the other suites as well. So be sure to fill out your tic-tac-toe board with all the products that you loved.
okay, awesome. Thank you. Now, guys, here's the deal. We're going to give away some prizes in a few minutes. So we hope you had fun and we hope you learned some things. So if there is something you want to purchase from your consultant, and you want to take, you can buy one thing, or you can do buy 3, get 1 item half off, buy 6, get an item free. Post in the chat, buy. And I will put your name on a ticket for our giveaway in just a minute. So I'm going to look at the chat. So post buy if you want to purchase something, okay? But no pressure. All right, Candy, you're next.
All right. So, who loves free? If it's free, it's for me, right? Raise your hand. I want to see some nods there. Oh yeah. Okay. So this is the deal. You could win and earn some of these fun things for free that maybe are on your wish list by saying book me. So book me means, so I want you to type in the thing, book me, free is for me, and you're going to go on a drawing. You'll just chat with your consultant about what you want to do, what you want to learn, maybe a class you didn't get tonight, but you want to learn it, or right, just maybe a little spa party for you and some girlfriends, or some family members, and just to treat them as well. So just type in the chat, book me, and then I'm going to be watching, and then you're going to go in a drawing tonight for that. So who
Okay, great. And so we're going to be looking for your tickets. And Krista, it's your
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Inspire us, okay?
Inspire you. Okay. Well, this is my favorite thing to do is share with you how Mary Kay came into my life. And maybe you're on here and you're one of our most beautiful customers, or maybe you're on here as a consultant. If you're a customer on here, we're so thankful for you. And we're just, if you'll keep an open ear, maybe you've ever thought about having a little bit more information about this business, or maybe you have a best friend looking for an opportunity like this. And so I always tell my customers, you're my best resource. So just keep an open mind for you or for someone else. But I was introduced to Mary Kay over 26 years ago. And I love to tell people I wasn't looking for anything like this. And I didn't even wear makeup. I went to work every day. I had a little girl. It was just she and I. And I did wash my face. I will tell you that. I was a Clinique girl, and I used those products, and I knew to take care of my skin. But to be honest, makeup was never my jam. And so when I thought about Mary Kay, isn't that makeup? Well, the girl that gave me a facial, she was so smart. She really honed in on my skin and all the things I needed to do for that. And so when she began to share with me how Mary Kay, the company, works, my ears perked up because of some of the things she shared with me. And that's what I'm going to share with you tonight, because these things still stay the same 26 years later. And so the first thing that really jumped out at me then was my life values. So Mary Kay built the company on God first, family second, and then career. I worked in a corporate job at that time, working full time. As an executive, account executive, and they wanted all of me, and I was giving them all of me as well. And I was okay with that, working a lot. But as I learned and I thought about how Mary Kay laid out this business, that you could have your faith first, then your family, then your work, I thought that's what I want. That's how I was raised. Those are the things that really jumped out at me. A little along the way, I also learned that Mary Kay was worldwide. And I thought, I love to travel. I love to share. I love to meet new people, and I love cultures. And I was so blessed to be raised overseas. My parents were missionaries. And so anytime somebody says, you could do Mary Kay elsewhere, you could teach Mary Kay elsewhere. I got to do that at one point. Mary Kay, I did teach Mary Kay in England for 2 weeks. It was amazing. And so we are a global company. We're in 36 different countries around the world, touching lives with different foundations. Like in Mary Kay, we have a domestic violence foundation here in the United States where we give billions of dollars to help women in the domestic violence situations. So Mary Kay is a global company. We're an international company. We have values based on family and God first, and then work. She also set up this company over 60 years ago with a 50% commission plan. And so we have a product that is consumable. Eventually, my customers will run out of all these eyeshadows, and they'll call me and they'll say, hey, Krista, I need da 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 da. And I also need this, this, and this. And let me tell you how that looks. Okay, so I have all these amazing customers. And I did a little note for you guys. I just calculated real quick. Yesterday, in about 3 hours, maybe 3.5 at the most, this was texting, writing up a ticket, and getting things ready. That was it. That was $892 in sales. So those are my customers that have been with me all these years, and they reorder and they call on me, and I take care of them. Tomorrow, I'm going to deliver a bunch of Christmas gifts for some of my customers that are getting Christmas gifts with Mary Kay. So when we sell the product, we make 50% commission, which is fantastic. Being a consumable item, that's an ongoing relationship with our customers. I've loved along the way all of the recognition, the things I've learned about myself, how to praise others, how to lift other people up. Mary Kay Ash, our founder, was such a believer that as you cheer other people on and you build that woman up, you're going to improve the household. You guys know that when a woman loves life a little bit more. Everybody in her house is a little bit happier, right? And so Mary Kay was built this way. We recognize people, we cheer people on. And along the way, some of these beautiful consultants on here have earned a lot of beautiful prizes for being a star consultant, for earning and selling products. They've received diamond rings along the way. Many of us sales directors have earned diamond rings, trips, cars, cash. It's an amazing concept that when you cheer people on and you lift them up, all the things come together, and it really does work as a business. So these are things that grabbed my attention back in the day. As I sit here tonight, 26 years later, still doing what I do, I'm still proud to be part of a company that represents women and supports women and cheers women on. But first and foremost, says it's okay, Krista, to have your faith first, take care of your family, and then your work. And that they honor that and they support that. So if you're on here tonight and you're like, I've thought about this before, we have got some opportunities that we'll share with you. We've got some changes happening. We've got some programs happening where you don't even have any minimums. You can be a consultant and take care of your customers through your website. There's just some options and some different plans available. If you're on here tonight and you're like, I'd like to know a little bit more, or I'll watch another video, or I'll fill out a survey for you, you can just put in their video in the chat right now, and they're going to watch for your name for us to take down your names for another drawing. There's a couple of options if you choose to do this. I would say this: there's never a perfect time to start. The lights, I was taught this 26 years ago, the lights are never all green at the same time, right? On the road, you got to go through one to get to the next. So just take a step of faith. And maybe you need to get on here tonight or think about it tonight. You need to take the night and pray about it. That's great too. We're going to offer you a little extra bonus though tonight. If you make a decision, they're like, hey, I want to be a consultant and I'm signing up tonight before midnight. You're going to get it with your order of your full starter kit. We're going to give you a satin hand set with that tonight because we want to support you. When you join Mary Kay, you get a business coach. You get people that cheer you on and celebrate you and also teach you along the way. So that's what we're going to do. Nikki, will you put up that flyer of our starter kits? Thank you. Thank you, Nikki. You'll see on this picture, ladies, that there is a Pro Start kit that is $125, and that's going to get you started with your business to sit in front of people or to be online with people or to call people, however you want to do this business. It gives you over $400 in retail size products plus a website, samples, and tools that you'll need. And this will get you started. And from there, the sky's the limit. You can do whatever you want with this business. I will tell you, I love that concept that along the way, I was never pressured in Mary Kay. I was supported in Mary Kay. So if you decide you want to go with that Pro Start kit tonight before midnight, you're going to get a full-size satin hand set. How many of you love satin hands, right? How many hands are crackly and dry right now? The satin hands is our friend. We're going to gift this to you. The director is going to gift this to you so that you can start putting this on your friends and family at Christmas and at all the parties you're at and the New Year's parties and the get-togethers. And so you can start telling people, I decided I'm going to be a Mary Kay consultant. Would you like your hands to feel softer? And you can play and practice with your friends with that while your kit's arriving and you're getting started this year. Does anyone have any questions? That is Mary Kay in a Reader's Digest version. Very quick, very concise.
Yeah, post it in the chat if you have a question. There's no dumb question.
No, not at all. Not at
You
all.
might get an extra ticket.
Yeah, very good. Ask a question for an extra ticket. We are here to help you. All of the directors on here will help you, teach you, and support you if this is something you'd like to do. And like I said before, this is a great time to get started. You're still in 2025. You're going to meet friends this month. You're going to meet new friends. And what a great way to advance your business. You might have a great online business. It would blow your mind.
Who likes tax deductions?
Mhm.
Who would like to keep more money and not give it to the government?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
You're still in 2025. That's right.
Come join us for some great
Yeah.
tax deductions before the end of the year.
Yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
The kit is tax deductible. Anything you use, any gifts you buy as gifts. I joined this time of year 26 years ago, and that's what I did, y'all. I really didn't get going till January, but I joined. I just, got my feet wet, started using everything, sold some presents. So
Yeah. Yeah, think about it. You're shopping from your own store. So you're shopping from your own store, you're wrapping those gifts, and you're able to put those into your tax deductions, ladies.
Yes,
And
exactly.
you're building customers. So they're going to call you in January and say, how do I get more of that intense moisturizing cream? Because my skin is really dry without it. That's me. Can't live without it.
So
Yeah.
post in the chat if you want to give this
Oh.
a whirl and be a part of our Mary Kay family, and post in the chat, sign me up or send me the link. We will send you the link.
We will. We will.
Okay, are we ready to do our drawings?
Yeah.
Okay, so the buy winner tonight is D Tobias. Is she still on? Yeah.
Yay!
D Tobias, yes, you won the buy prize. So yay.
Who is that?
Some
That's
sweet
the-
lady
Right
who's
there.
waving.
Yeah.
Her name is Doris. And
Doris. Yay, Doris.
Yay. Oh my gosh, we have space available for anybody who wants to book me. Book your girl, book your consultant. So let's do our consultant drawing.
Yeah. Awesome.
Wonder who our winner for that is.
Oh my goodness.
Drum roll.
All right, let me grab my tickets. And the winner of the consultant drawing tonight is Crystal Hill. Crystal Hill.
Yay!
Congrats, Crystal.
Thank you.
She won Monday night too, so she is hot, hot, hot.
Let's go
Wow.
to Vegas. I need to be with Candy.
Yeah.
For real. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Is anybody wanting to give Mary Kay a try? What do you have to lose, y'all? If you don't
Mhm.
like it, go back to being a customer.
Yeah.
But all of
Sure.
us combined have earned oodles of cars.
Mhm.
Combined together, there's no telling the lives and the income, and we'll teach you how. So,
Mhm.
okay.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for being on tonight, you guys. I
Had
hope you
fun.
had fun
Thank
and
you.
learned something new.
Thank
Merry
you.
Christmas.
Thanks, guys.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
Thank you.
Christmas.